fresh year of freedom. And this stems from my work as a nutritional therapist and a health coach, and Sam's work that she does. And what we wanted to do in the new year is really support people in living their best life through metabolic health and improving their metabolic health through these 5 pillars. So, nutrition, so understanding really for all of us how what we eat and when we eat it really affects our health. So we'll be sharing meal plans and recipes. We'll have some amazing ideas around how to eat, how to fast, when to fast, and we'll also be supporting that with frequencies. So we'll be looking at digestive health, gut health. We'll also be looking at how you use the Mag Healy to actually optimize your water, to add frequencies to it, and really supporting your nutrition and your nutritional uptake. We'll be looking at movement, so how you move your body and the sorts of exercise you do. So whether you're, an armchair yoga girl or whether you actually want to run marathons, maybe not marathons, but we're going to have something for you that actually will tick all those boxes. So we're collaborating with a whole host of people from there's a beautiful Pilates instructor in London who's going to give us a free month's membership for all of her online Pilates classes. We've got yoga teachers, we've got someone doing Zumba, we've got someone doing twerking, which I have to say I've never done, and I could very easily put my back out doing, but like game for anything. We've got people doing all sorts of just different exercises, and you can either join live classes with us or you can join and watch a replay, and there'll be different time slots throughout each of the 4 weeks in January. We're going to look at sleep.
I was just going to say, I was jumping straight into sleep, thinking about the fact that when we've done all that exercise, we do need our body to be able to restore and repair.
We do.
And one of the key things about sleep is the quality of your sleep. And there are lots of different ways, and we're bringing in some other of our collaborators to help us to ensure that we're getting the correct quality as well as the correct length of sleep, because you don't actually have to have all the hours. If the hours that you're sleeping well. And the fact that at sometimes during the night, you might wake up between 2 and 4, well, this relates to how your hormones are working in your body. So it's really important to ensure that we're getting the sleep that we need in the way that works for us personally. And again, we're going to be able to use Healy to support that for us as a group, but for individuals, in understanding where their sleep actually needs that extra help.
Yeah.
It's the same when you move on to environment, because everybody thinks that environment is the physical. Now, Ali mentioned earlier that it's about electrosensitivity, it's about the EMF thing that's going on, but think about as well the people that you surround yourself with, the way that you live your life. Many people back in the UK and in Europe are going to be straight back into work on the 6th of January. And if you're working in a building that isn't suiting you the way that you are, if you're doing shift work, so your patterns of sleep are affected, if the people around you are not those positive people that light you up, but they're the ones where you would prefer to actually leave the room when they enter, all of these things affect your behavior and affect your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And then if we look at mindset, the same thing. What you are thinking, the way you are breathing, all of this comes together to underline your health and well-being. So we've got lots of different ways that we have bringing together collaborators who are going to help us with basically information and education around these 5 different pillars, but also things that we can do together as a team to support one another. Ali, do you want to talk about the chakra group that we've been working with for the last 7 weeks?
Yeah, thank you. The chakra group we've been working with has been a beautiful group where we've been looking at a different chakra each week, starting at our root and really aligning ourself both using the Healy, so running our chakra program, but running a meditation and often tapping, so doing EFT tapping where you tap on different energy points around your body to actually just restore that energy into that way. And there's been so many, there's been over 200 of us in the group, and there have been so many beautiful shares of people actually sharing both physically what's changed for them, but also emotionally what's changed for them, but what's changed around them as well. So just the effect of them working together in this group has really had profound effects in the family. And then each week we've been using the Healy device to send frequencies to people as a group. And then where we've got individual one-to-one with people, we've been sending frequencies to them too. So there's lots of levels of support that you can get. And within the Healy group, lots of the girls are coming together, and guys, to actually support us. So we've got a beautiful lady coming to do some 9D breath work, which I have to say is completely new to me, but is around somatic healing and, you know, energy work. We've got mindset coaches, we've got people looking at all aspects of our health and well-being, so that we're really there to support you and really make this fresh year like a year then we really step into having freedom around food and how we feel around food, but also freedom around our own body and our own environment. So I think it will be an absolutely beautiful group.
I think so too, Ali. And the thing is that we haven't yet finished off everything that could happen in this group because we are developing it as we go along. So if you know of somebody else who should be one of our expert collaborators, we would love to hear from them. If you know of somebody who should be joining the group, we would love you to invite them because the group is going to function in several different ways. There'll be a Facebook element to it where people can join in a group. We simply invite them, they're there. And obviously in the Facebook group, we're going to be having some videos and the replays of any of the live presentations that people can't necessarily make live because this is happening on both sides of the world. So we've got that time zone challenge. But we'll also have a WhatsApp element to the group where the people that like to have messages that are happening in immediate time are going to be able to support one another. And in the chakra group, we actually had somebody who suffered a personal loss. They had somebody in their family who passed away, and the other messages of support that came immediately to that individual in the chakra group were heartwarming to those of us who were just watching, but I'm sure were life affirming to the person concerned.
Yeah.
So I think it depends on who you are as an individual as to which way you work best. And therefore, we are trying to put together a group that is going to support that in every way with WhatsApp, with Facebook, with Zoom lives and replays. And that way it's who you know, there's going to be something in there for everybody. But we need your help to make sure that we bring the people together.
Yeah, beautifully put and beautifully said. Thank you. And that's exactly what we're hoping to do with this group. So it will be a really interactive group, as interactive as you want it to be. And it will really share just the best way to start 2024. So we all actually create this life of freedom for ourselves, which I think is what, at the end of the day, having, you know, witnessed the last few years within life generally, that is what we're after, isn't it? We all want to look after our health, look after our wellness and our well-being, but also have the freedom of life to be able to enjoy it. So if you are interested in our group, like Sam said, please join us. I will share some links to each of the groups within the comments on the video when I post it on YouTube. And if you're watching the replay and you're a practitioner or you know a practitioner that you think might like to collaborate, please get them to get in touch with us or get them to get in touch with us. And if you'd like more information on Healy, before you join the group, then we're happy to share that as well. So again, please get in touch with either Sam or I, or whoever has invited you to watch this video. And we look forward to making 2024 our best year yet.